show you a little peek of that. So this is the platform, you guys, the Regen Tribe platform.
Hello, week 3.
Welcome.
Regen Tribe update and join the collective call.
Yes, this is the Tribes platform where you can check out events, and in the events tab, you can
Oscar
see
is kicking off live on Instagram.
You can check out where the call is going on online every week. You'll be able to see here in our event section on the Tribes platform, tribes.regentribe.org. Also make a profile. I invite you to check out the platform. Regenerative projects are on the scene. People looking to connect with regenerative neighborhoods and communities and get involved with the movement. This week, here in the regenerative groups, you can check out this call's information, which is in the ambassador section here in Regenerative Neighborhood Movement Initiatives. So you check out the ambassador group, and in here we'll be sharing the links and the agendas for the meeting and what we will be discussing. So welcome everybody. Welcome. What would Jean do?
We encourage all of you guys that are tuning in through Instagram Live to join the live. Therefore, we can have a more flowy and interactive conversation. We would really like to.
You can only have one person on the live at a time.
Okay. Well, whoever's first.
If you feel like asking a question, feel free to join the live and we'll share and have an interaction here. I'm going to tune into the call as well. Okay, so we start the call with a welcome. Welcome, everybody. A little update and with what's new in Regen Tribe. Go ahead, Sonia.
What's new? The most present topic on our minds and in our surroundings is the Community Lab in a beautiful place that Oscar described as eco village in the jungle of Tulum that we had a pleasure of moving into 3 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, yesterday started the first week of our presence here. So we've been putting a lot of energy into observing and integrating with the community that was already living here. There's an energy exchange program. Hello, Ugna. Una is a energy exchange community lead. She's running the structure. She lives here with us. Hey, Una. So we've been putting a lot of energy into this space here. We invite everybody that would like to join us in here for a creative residency. We're seeking people that are passionate about permaculture. We're going to be kicking off a permaculture program in here, something that Oscar is very passionate about and is seeking more partners that would like to walk around in the garden with him and chop some plants with a machete and plant some new things. So that anybody that's interested in vegetarian kitchen, we're seeking a person that would like to take a position of a kitchen lead here. Currently, we have around 20 people living in the community. So this is a very important aspect of that. So anybody that would like to join the experience, co-create with us, live with us, and learn throughout the process is very invited. It's been super fun for us to be in this experience. We've been living in Tulum for some time and in our small community, and it's been really beautiful to integrate with the people that are living here and really live the vision that we preach, which is living in a community and building regenerative neighborhoods. So it's been really fun and really beautiful so far, and this experience will keep on going for two more months as we are here, and much longer without our presence. So anybody that is interested in coming and staying for the summer, please reach out to us, join the group on Tribes, what Oscar showed a second ago. So that's been the most present topic in Regen Tribe. Tomorrow, we're gonna have a third catalyzer call run by Nicole. This is something that is a big part of what we're doing, the education part, and something that we practice right now as we integrate with the community. We create a toolkit and resources for other people to use. Hello, Toga.
Well, Jean, I'm super interested. What are you super interested in? Jean would love to share specifics. That's what this call is for, to share specifics about the things people are interested in getting involved with. So feel free to drop a message in there of anything you'd like to know more about.
I think it's also okay for Jean to join the live and we can have a short conversation about how you would like to get involved if this is something that you're interested in. I mean, live also has a couple of seconds of delay, so we're just gonna keep on going. But Jean, if you want to share what you're super interested in, we would like to know about that. So coming back to the update, a very present topic: education. We've been collecting resources. Hello. We have Pamela Violeta on.
Yeah, hey Pamela, welcome.
Hello.
How do I join? We can send you the Google link.
Yeah, but Pamela isn't here. Hello, Pamela.
Yeah, Pamela, what's up? Welcome.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, Pamela.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Fine. And you?
Really good. We just kicked off the meeting. We're also streaming it online. We're streaming it on Instagram. We've just been giving a quick update of what we've been up to as Regen Tribe. I was talking about the Community Lab experience that we're creating here in Tulum Jungle for the last 2 weeks, and moving forward for the next 2 months. We're going to be here. We've been very present physically and emotionally in that process of creating the structure and integrating with the community that was already here. Where are you tuning in from, Pamela?
I am in Tulum.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, Pamela. So Pamela's joining the call. Pamela's a realtor. She is interested in working with sustainable properties and working with Cuyabe.
I think we met. I thought I remember you, Pamela. I thought I remember your face. I think we met at Cuyabe at the land tour that we had 1 month ago.
Yeah. Where is this looking up? Yeah, so welcome to the call, Pamela. We're going to be sharing here in the next few minutes kind of the Regen Tribe updates of the week, what's going on this week. One thing is here, Community Lab. We're living at an eco-village here near Tulum, supporting the eco-village in what we do as a collective, helping them optimize their process, organize, and kind of share this regenerative neighborhood community experience. The other important thing that we're working on this week is the Crypto Fest, which we'll be sharing about regenerative developments at the Crypto Fest on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend. That's like the what's new section. And now we're going to share about the departments of the project and what it's about. So I'm going to share my screen real quick.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your response, Jean. Jean is, I'm reading messages from Instagram. We have a couple of people tuning in from our Instagram live, and Jean is expressing that she's seeking a community to join, which is a perfect timing, since Oscar is mentioning our involvement in the Crypto Fest, and a big part of what we want to share there is land opportunities and property opportunities, the area of regenerative lifestyle for people. So Jean would be super happy to share with you our regenerative lifestyle real estate portfolio with different projects from the area that are offering that.
So I'm sharing my screen, and the first portion of the call, we do a short intro, a catch up to everyone, kind of bring everyone up to speed on what's going on. We share our weekly updates of what we're doing, where we are, and what's going on. And now we're going to go into the focus departments of Regen Tribe. How are we working as a collective to help the regenerative movement expand and grow? Our three main sectors are education, that is represented by the Catalyzer, as you see here on the bottom left. The Catalyzer is a series of weekly calls that will happen one tomorrow from 2 to 3 p.m. A guide that we're creating with the community on each one of those calls that goes through the main part of creating a community. A series of resources that we are uploading onto our tribe's platform at the moment. So if you're looking for anything in specific, feel free to ask, and we'll point you in the right direction of any content that could help you create your community or work on the community you're working with. And a digital and physical campus. We are currently here at Community Lab in Tulum, using this as a digital campus, making a call out for anyone interested in learning about community creation, strategy, organization, and daily operations to come to this immersive experience and be a part of it, learn community while doing community. So that's Catalyzer. Our next focus department and area that we work on is our digital community network and platform. This is the Tribe platform. I'm going to go there. Okay, the Tribes platform. The Tribes platform is a social and networking platform for regenerative neighborhoods. Yeah, I'm sharing the screen right now.
Okay.
Oh, for Instagram, right?
Yes.
Great. Yeah, so the Tribes platform is like a LinkedIn for people looking for communities. And instead of businesses, it's community projects, land projects that exist out there. Kuya Bay, for example, Pamela, has a profile on there. Maybe share.
Okay.
And so we are slowly adding new projects to the platform every day that we can share through the internet and find the right people, maybe like you, Jean, looking for communities. This could be a way, or you could get involved here at Community Lab. Okay, let me go to the next department. And then our next and most important department is agency. We support land projects directly. We realize that this movement of creating regenerative neighborhoods is a lot of people just going for it, and that's what it takes. A lot of the times we are good at some things and would love support in other things. And we, as an agency, as a collective, as a team, find the projects in alignment and provide support one-on-one. Like with the project that we are here, helping with the human element, helping with the operational and strategy of the community. Okay, any questions? Anyone, any topics that they'd like to hear about specifically, please share. Sonia's showing on this side, the Kuya Bay community. You can share your screen. You're on the meeting, right?
I'm on the meeting, yes.
Yeah.
A second.
Let's move it up. Share tab. Cancel. But share, share tab better. But share tab, it's better for you. Share now. For your tab.
Yeah, I can't.
Because it's on another window.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Okay, 1 second. We're opening so we can show you guys the Tribes platform. Or maybe I'll do it and then.
I got it. I think it's okay. Okay. But I'm gonna be showing this for Pamela, so you can see, okay, Pamela, how the neighborhood profile looks like on Tribes. We uploaded it some time ago, filled in with information. You can find specific details about how to join a community, how big is the land, how to reach out, what are the systems different topics that can be explored throughout the forum. Yes, we have photos. Pamela, if you would like to post updates on Kuya Bay, you're super invited to do so. We're doing it right now. I think Noel.
This is you right here, and this is the group shot. She's in this one.
Oh,
this was a land tour that we did recently. I'm pretty sure you were there, Pamela.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah, I am there.
Yeah, so yeah, Pamela, this is it's beautiful you're on this call. I'm grateful for you joining us, right? Pamela shared an interest in getting involved with the collective. So the move was to invite her to this call today so we could share with you from a high level what Regen Tribe is about. How are we working towards helping our big goal, which is more of these regenerative neighborhoods are created, just like Kuya Bay, but many others. But also, that's the macro. Also the micro of helping individual projects grow, right? You have taken a personal interest in Kuya Bay and you're working with them currently as a realtor. We have also been in this direct support of them, sharing the property with many people in our network interested in buying, and also helping them connect with permaculture teams to help them do their permaculture installation. Hopefully in the next few months that can happen.
Yeah, that's super necessary. That's super necessary. The food garden is not working as it should work. Yeah.
Right. It takes some love and it takes energy, and it's a thing that requires people to be there that care for the space, that want to be there. And this is the start of community, which is why one of the big pieces of advice we always give land projects is get people living there or on site as often as possible, as soon as you can. Because as soon as people are living on the property, it's a community. Until then, it's just a piece of land. So we shared the three main departments, Pamela, which is what Regen Tribe mostly focuses on. It's the education piece, where we share this guide that we go over tomorrow on our call. The networking platform, which is what you're looking at right now here, that Sonia's sharing the screens. The Regen Tribe platform, maybe keep scrolling around. And then the third piece, which is the agency, which is us supporting projects one-to-one with real estate, with helping them find service providers, or with helping them on site, which is what we're doing here at a Community Lab. Okay, so it is 2:20 now. Pam, do you have any questions? Anything that you wonder about or would be interested in knowing more about?
Yeah, like on the education.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? How does it work?
Okay, great question.
What kind of education you give? I don't know. It's workshops. It's I don't know. I want to know more about.
So I'm gonna pull up our guide here. I think it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one. Let me share the screen. 1 second. So I'm gonna share the screen. Okay, so our education pretty much has been, we're beginning to summarize all of the things that we've been finding in the last few years in this resource guide. The platform has a bunch of resources that we've been gathering, guides, people who write like the 10 steps to creating a regenerative neighborhood, or people who write guides like how to do permaculture in the tropics. All of that information is out there on the internet everywhere. And we are doing our best to, every time we find something and invite community to share with us documents, we are putting them in a Google Drive. And now we are starting to upload all that information into the platform, which you were just looking at. The way Kuya Bay has a page, we also have a group page for permaculture, and we're saving all the guides in there. We also have a page for architecture, and we're saving all the architecture designs we can find in there. All of that information is kind of just information floating around. Our next step to this has been to create this document you're seeing here, the Community Alchemy Guide. Boom. This Community Alchemy Guide is our effort. How's involved to join? Time commitment? Yeah, Gene, we'd love to talk to you more about that. We'll share some info. Let's maybe send us a DM and we'll chat. So the Community Alchemy Guide is a playbook for the pioneers out there that are launching their own communities and or start with an idea for a community. This guide introduces it in 10 sections. These are the 10 steps that we've identified as very important steps to focus on and have began to collect workshop like exercises, worksheets, step-by-step checklists that you should think about when you're creating this process in your journey. Last week, we started with our Hone Your Community Vision call, which is how to figure out your mission, your vision, your principles, all of the first steps to making the vision you have a little bit more real on paper with planning. The call that we will have next week, or this week, tomorrow at 2 p.m. is called Recruiting Your Ideal Members. And this is how do you find the people that meet the vision and the principles of this community? For example, here at Community Lab, the eco village that we're working with is vegetarian. You are disencouraged, and actually it is not allowed to prepare meat in any of the public community areas, the community kitchen or the community grill. And these are things that are identified in the Hone Your Vision step. And when you recruit community members for the community, it's really important that they align with these visions, because somewhere down the line, you're having a bad day and you remind the person that you can't eat meat and it becomes a fight. So it's good to address these topics ahead of time and be very aware of them. The other topics in the will continue in the following weeks. You can see here are aligning with group agreements and governance, right? So after you define the principles of the community, then you find the people to make those principles the same between everybody. Great. Once you've done that, it's a very critical step to make group agreements and how you will decide to do things moving forward now that it's multiple people in the project. Once you've agreed on all these things, it's a good time to start designing your community and how the community will generate revenue. Both things that go hand in hand. When you're designing, for example, a community that will have hospitality as its income model, you need to design the community in a certain way so that the residents and the guests and the visitors all have spaces that feel private for them and honor each other. So designing the community a lot of the times, and all the time actually, is based on what kind of income models. For example, what's up, Taija? For example, when you set up your business model to be permaculture, when you design your community, it's important to designate certain areas for farming, for preparation of the products, for bottling of the food, and for sales. Same for if your community is an art community and you're going to be selling art as your income model. It's super important that you create maker spaces, art studios, galleries in the design of your community so that your community can thrive and prosper with the vision you set, the people that are with you, and that your agreements align with what you're continuing to build and do. Once you have these things all together, you can step into focusing on land. Sometimes some people have land before they have the design for their community. In an ideal world, we find the perfect piece of land that suits our needs. In some scenarios, we go different directions on it. Once you've planned all these things out, we go to marketing and funding. How do you share your idea and raise money for it? Then how do you master plan your community? Sustainable systems, architecture, food growth, all of the beautiful things that come with a master plan. Then let's build. How do you build your neighborhood? What are the proper processes? One of the big ones we like to share with people that is key in the process is to create early stage housing, accommodations to get people living on site as soon as possible. It's one of the big things, Pamela, we've been suggesting to Cuyabe to create some early stage short-term housing where 10 people can start living there as a volunteer, energy exchange. Even like some of the residents who own land would love to move in now to the land and start working on their project. But because there is no housing, it becomes a little bit of a challenge. Like Patrick, one of the owners at Cuyabe, is really excited to start living on site. He was actually living here with us at Community Lab a few weeks ago. So after you've built your neighborhood, you focus on living in your neighborhood. How do you create the culture? This is the step that we are actively working on here at Community Lab at the moment. And then once all of that is going, it's a series of checking. How is our system working as an ecosystem? Because a community is a living organism made up of architecture, nature, humans, and all of the beautiful things that make it up. So thank you for asking that question, Pam. This is kind of the summary of all of the resources that we've been gathering, all of the learnings that we've been making in the last couple of years, and we are now sharing it in this format. We make this an open document, so anyone with experience or knowledge about any of these topics can share links, can share ideas, and we'll be adding all of that to the guide, as this will be an open source community created guide where we get to share our knowledge of experiences. Yeah, welcome, Paraboli Litera. We're just going over our guide. Our call is tomorrow. We'll talk about that more on our call tomorrow. Let's go back to the call.
So yeah, Pamela, if you're interested in getting to know the educational department a little bit more, join the call tomorrow. We're gonna go in depth about that, and actually tomorrow recruit your ideal members. That the topic is very much aligned with what you're doing right now, right? Which is finding people that would be interested in living in a community and then going through that process. That and also joining the Tribes platform, where we share all the resources in an open way, where you can add the resources that you have, or maybe just use the ones that are already uploaded. So yeah, thank you so much for asking this question.
All right, so we're gonna go.
Yeah. Okay. So
go ahead.
Sorry. So it's like a virtual, like an online school, right? You don't offer like physical workshops. Like, I don't know, for example, I'm a circus artist, so maybe like I could give aerial classes to certain communities, or I was thinking like things like that. For example,
cool.
I'm also a mother guide, so I give yoga for pregnant mothers and yoga for moms and babies, and
nice.
So that kind of learning things like physically. I don't know if you have that.
Yeah, we haven't selected. We have been throughout our journey building up a database of service providers for community land projects for neighborhoods. So definitely something that will be featured on Tribes, as you can put your service and connect with people that would like to use it. And for now. As an agency, we if there's a need from a certain project, we connect them with service providers. So if there would be a need for entertainment, you would be the person that we would recommend, and that structure. So again, encourage you to start a profile on Tribes and share your magic and share your passion and connect with people that are living and with the in the same mind area, and I'm pretty sure you can connect with projects that would be super happy to have you and that role, and the community lab as well. Come and spend Saturdays and Sundays. We usually have more chill community days, so you're very much invited to join us here.
Yes. Okay, so hello, Rodrigo. Welcome. Yeah, so this part of the call, right? So we're now 30 minutes in, it's 2:32. We would love everyone, if you're around a computer or logged in, we invite you to create a profile on tribes.regentribe.org. Can we share the link there? I don't know if that'll open, but On the platform is where you can find all the information about what we're doing, what's going on. And here I'm sharing my screen right now is where you can see the 3 main topics that we talk about each call and share updates on, right? We already talked about the catalyzer. That was the first thing we just talked about, Pam, our education program. We have a call every Wednesday, and I would love to hear more ideas, maybe sharing some of your information in there as well. The next topic is the Tribes platform, which is what we're talking about now. Currently, we are testing our newest development updates. We are adding new groups and new organizations. For example, GaiaNet has just joined the platform. One of the founders of GaiaNet is here staying with us at Community Lab. His name is Alexander, and he has just joined and claimed his page on the Tribes platform. Him and 3 other partners started the GaiaNet project, a network of New Earth practitioners working together to build the New Earth. Here Alex has just updated their group description. And this is the page where they will be sharing things going on in the GaiaNet network. So there are groups that you can join and be a part of to stay up to date on not just what Regen Tribe is doing for the regenerative neighborhood movement, but also what other projects like Rebuild, like GaiaNet, like New Earth Development, and Kelly Kresick, a friend who is now hosting a workshop series on funding your eco-villages. One of the very important steps to building a place is having the money to do it, of course. So these are some of the other projects that are on the Tribes platform. We would invite you all to make a profile. It's quite easy. When you're a new member on Tribes, it's as easy as going to the website. Obviously, when you log in, if you don't have a username yet, it'll ask you to create an account. And here you'll create an account. You'll put in your username and your email, and that's it. You'll have an account, and you'll be invited once you log in to create your user profile, which I'll show you here. This is your user profile on Tribes. Lots of information about who do you identify with in the regenerative neighborhood movement. Are you a landowner, a vision holder, a community member, a service provider? Pamela, for example, you are a service provider with the skills you just shared for us of the natal yoga and the aerialism. Are you an investor, or are you just curious about the regen movement? Other things are things like sharing your magic. Like, what is your magic? What things do you enjoy doing? What kind of work have you done in the past? What are some experiences you have in spaces, in businesses? And things about your dream community. This information will help us in later development versions match you up with one of the potential communities that are out there. This is our map that shows communities around the world that we are slowly onboarding, and you can see their profile pictures. We are working on the platform in live, so we will be updating certain features like adding the country down here. Maybe by the next call, you'll see some changes, adding the number of citizens or residents that each community has. So that could be a cool thing. If anyone has any suggestions, we're open to receiving them. So in here, you can see profiles of projects. Let's share one for the moment. Like, let's share our friend Hapori. He's awesome. So this is a project in San Miguel Allende. You can log in and see all the key information about the project. Like, for example, how many community members are there? How many are living there? How many are men? How many are women? Do they have volunteering opportunities? You can see other things like how big is the land, right? This is a 4-acre project. Where is it? In San Miguel Allende. Other really important information like the sustainable systems, right? How much of the land can you develop? How much, or what is the fresh water systems you use? Rainwater harvesting. What are the wastewater systems you use? Biodigesters. What are they growing? Fruit trees. What are the systems they're using? Agroforestry. For energy, they're using solar. For organic waste, they're using compost. So here you can see very detailed bios of these communities all the way down to the human element. Like, are there internal gatherings? Do you have events open for visitors? What are the languages that you speak there? Are there programs like workshops? And how do you give back to nature? Local cleanups. So this is a profile, a view of things you can see on the Tribes platform that we're currently testing. This is our update for the Tribes platform department. You can also see photos of the project. This is the layout for San Miguel, for Hapori Eco Village in San Miguel Allende. He mapped out all of the water systems, how the water runs through the community. These are the homes that are being built, the maker spaces, the shared house. This is how they're developing their land in San Miguel Allende. Okay, thank you. Yeah, our real estate director and what is her title?
Director of Equity.
Diversity, Equity, Nina Basan Sakamoto uploaded these pictures recently as we've been making some updates to the platform. And here you can see more detailed information about investment. How can you get involved at Hapori as a potential landowner? Oh, she uploaded the same picture twice.
Yeah, maybe it's worth, since this part of the call, the second half an hour is for everybody that joins the call. It's maybe let's mention the ways how we can how any of you can get involved. Jean, you mentioned that you would like to join a community, live in a community,
make a profile on Tribes.
Make a profile on Tribes, of course. And they're also in the Community Lab group. You can track the progress. I'm not really sure if you were referring to Community Lab experience or just permanently living in a community. But all of the things that we offer have a display on Tribes, and also a place where you can start a discussion or join an already existing discussion. So for now, we offer for people that are interested and passionate about permaculture or vegetarian kitchen, or just creating structure and community culture and places to reach out to us, join the Community Lab group on Tribes, because we are receiving creator residency community members. So this is one of the ways how you can get involved and join the collective. Another way is joining these calls and tuning in and seeing where your attention goes. We're doing quite a lot of things, and we would like to share them with a broader public, and also offer anybody that is interested, even in maybe getting involved in one small thing and one small task, to reach out and get involved. For now, it's 6 of us working actively on the project, 5-6 of us, and a couple of people that are joining and tuning in from different places and doing whatever feels good for them from the departments that we offer. So we definitely want to make the collective bigger and inspire more people to join us. So whichever department you're interested in, join Tribes, tune into our calls. If you're interested in education, tune into the Catalyzer call tomorrow, 2 p.m. and it's gonna be a weekly call as well. Open for questions if anybody has a request for more details on how to do that in tangible steps. Please join Tribes and join the RNM, which is Regenerative Neighborhood Movement Ambassador Group, where we will be sharing all the ways how we can get involved. in the
Yes.
project.
Okay, Pam, thank you for joining Tribes. I see you're in there. I'm writing you a message right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh,
yeah,
new
it'll
member
be
alert.
fun. Upload your profile photo whenever you have a chance. Share in there things about your dream community.
I don't hear you, Pam, for some reason.
She's on mute.
You're muted, Pam.
Yeah. I just signed in like when the meeting was about to
Great,
start,
nice.
because
Yeah,
I think I need to sign in to get into the
great.
meeting.
Wow.
And I just like put my username and my mail, but that's all I put. I didn't fill all the other things because
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
because
We
they
want it
didn't
to be
appear.
easy.
Yeah.
Right. We want it to be easy for everyone. Now that you're logged in, you can edit your profile. And
Okay.
You can edit your profile and also post updates on.
I'm gonna take a photo. Here, smile to the camera. Great. Yeah, I'm sharing.
You can also update, and I'm pretty sure in your camera roll you have a lot of awesome pictures from Kuya Bay. Please share with the community. Post updates on the Kuya Bay neighborhood profile, and you mentioned that you would like to offer your service. There's also a place for that. So update your profile and share about your magic and connect with other people that are also in the community space. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find a lot of interesting connections there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Cool. Yeah, welcome, Mari. Welcome, Jean. Happy you're still here. Yeah, Jean, go ahead and make a profile on Tribes. That would be great. It would be nice to be connected there and be able to share information there. We'll guide you to the right groups. Pam, I'm gonna invite you to the ambassador group, which is the first step in kind of getting involved with the project and the collective and seeing where the right space for you is, right? How we can find ways to collaborate. Obviously, because we're in Tulum, I think we'll find a lot of alignment there and find a way to. This group. Let me send you an invite. Yeah, I'm sending you an invite. Okay, so any closing things about the call? Agency? You want to give an update on agency?
Agency. Do I want to give an update of agency? Of course, I want to give an update on agency. Where the biggest amount of energy that we're spending right now, investing right now, goes to a beautiful project in Tulum Jungle that we're helping with operations and community culture and just organization in general. So this is a first experience for a first one for me. I would say a first one for Oscar of creating a space like that, and along this journey we're collecting resources and putting together all our thoughts and structures and everything that works and everything that doesn't work. We collect and we're creating a community lab toolkit for people to activate a space in that way and on their own in a decentralized way, or reach out to us for one-on-one help. And we're super excited to activate more projects like that. So if you're seeking help in that way, we would love to visit or connect and see how we can help the process and learn mutually. Yeah, there are other projects that we're working with and helping with connecting with service providers, or just helping with giving advice and consulting in different ways. So if you're one of the projects that seeks support, we're here. We're here one-on-one, and what is I think more exciting, what we want to cultivate is the open source support, which is the platform where you can connect not only with us but also with other people that have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge to share. So started Profile on Tribes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. We covered everything. Any feedback? We have some time left for any questions, any specific things that you guys would want to know. Oh, I do this, and would this be something that we could get involved with? For example, this is a space for that. Or I'd love to know more information about this thing you guys are doing and what steps are being taken. Would love to answer any of that. That's what these calls are for on Tuesday, so we can answer that and share that information publicly.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so far I think I need like to digest all the information and to understand it more. But kind of I have a question about, you say that you like give I forgot the word, like consultas, like I forget even the word in Spanish. Yeah, like for example, there's a community that is just starting very close to Yucatan, and they're just like starting. So maybe I'm thinking about them, that maybe they will require your services, and that will be really useful for them.
Right.
And
So like, this is a way
like
that like,
how much do you charge a consultant like that for the, I don't know, I put you like together, like you with the developer, and then what
right.
happened?
Right. So yeah,
Yeah.
like every project, the interesting thing about this world is that it's so unique, right? Each project is different in what they need help with. Like the first call, the first meeting that we have with any project is free, essentially. The first call where we understand who they are, what they're doing, are they truly sustainable and have the intention of being a regenerative project? And if all those things align, we look for ways to get involved. Like with some projects, we help them and they pay us a better commission rate on sales of their land, for example. Other projects pay us for specific services, like marketing services, or helping them with the organization of a place for a period of time. Other projects we help find investment for. And based on the investment that we raise for them, we take a percentage of that investment as the organization that helped get the funding for them. So really, a project like that, if what we really seek is to expand our team. So Pam, this would be a really beautiful way that you could begin the conversation. They would essentially be your client, and we would be kind of supporting you to find out what they need and be the lead on getting them support and growing their regenerative neighborhood. This is how we're growing as a collective. It's part of that process. You know, a lot of the time for basic per hour things, there's a charge, like for general marketing hours or general strategy hours. But really it depends on the project, whether we're going to even be open to working with them. Are they an authentically sustainable project that has the intention of being what we are looking to help? And then what do they have in abundance that they're willing to share? And what do we have that matches that piece? You know, with some projects, we're even open to saying, okay, we're going to help you with these things, and you have a lot of land. Why don't you give us a piece of land in exchange? And that's our exchange. Because then as we help them, we're technically helping ourselves because we have land at this project now. And so these are all different strategies that we're working on to find the best way to help the projects that really need it and that we feel really deserve it.
You're muted, Pam.
Do you hear me right now? Yeah.
I do.
Okay, so yeah, they are going to have an event on the 11th of May. It's like an opening event, like a seeding, you know, like
Cool.
un evento de siembra. Like, yeah,
Okay.
because it's not like an opening itself, because it's not done, the project. It's just
Right.
about to start.
Right. Well, now is an important time to find the right people and start all the
Exactly.
steps that you saw. All the steps happen before you start building.
Exactly. So I think exactly that's an excellent time to put you together. So I don't know if you want me to invite you to that event and I present you to them in that event, or we make a call before the 11th with them.
Okay. Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, we can set that up. Yeah, I'd love for you to send us
Yeah.
information. Like maybe they have a deck or a website or any kind of info that you could send, and we could like start brainstorming. We could get on a call together and talk about what ideas you see of that project, what things you know, and kind of bring us up to speed on what you know. And then we can have a call with them together as a collective. This is the idea on how we want to grow, right? Different people
Okay.
around, knowing different projects, maybe being around them or knowing different things, and us working together to help those projects grow.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. Well, let's wrap up the call. Pam, do you have any other questions? Would love to know anything else if you're curious. I think this is a good start. This will be cool to brainstorm on that project you just shared.
Right now, I think I don't have any questions now. I think
Okay.
I need to study like all the information I'm gonna see on your web page, and
Yeah.
like to understand it wisely and
Okay.
like,
Cool.
yeah, and
Yeah.
also like
Any
to
questions?
feel
Any questions
like
that
to
you
feel
have?
in myself where, yeah.
I just want to say, along the way, when you digest, as you go through the flow on tribes, if you have any questions, feel free to add them on tribes as well. We're there every day, and happy to support in that way.
Okay.
Oh, you're on mute.
Now?
Yeah. Now.
Yeah. So the question is that you have meetings all the days, or how does these meetings works? And
Yeah. So this one on Tuesday is a totally public call that we share with everybody. But we internally, as a collective, have a meeting every Monday and Friday where we talk about each one of the departments and specific tasks and goals for each of the departments. It's about a 45-minute call. It's much more focused, and it's with the whole collective, everyone that's working. I would invite you to join one of these calls so you can see what that looks like as well. Thank you for joining this first call. This is how we give everyone kind of the introduction publicly. And if you're interested, we invite you to join the calls on Friday and Monday, whichever one works for you. Monday is like setting the goal for the week, and Friday is like the checkout to see how everything went and what we need support with.
okay, yeah, that will be awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, and then during the week on like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have calls for each of the departments. Once you're interested more in one of the areas and you say, okay, I want to dedicate some time here, and we figure something out, then this is when you start getting more information about each of the departments.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, guys, so thank you for joining the call. That was really excellent. We're very excited about new collective members joining the call, already working in their space, but this goal of building regenerative neighborhoods around the world is a challenge for one person, impossible even. This is why we are forming as a collective. Everyone with their magic, everyone with their passion, and all of us sharing the things that we all do really well to see how we can maximize our time to help the most projects. So thank you everyone for joining. Check out the website, regentribe.org. You can see more information about each of the focuses here. And definitely, I invite you to create your profile on the Tribes platform, where we share all the information about what's going on in real time. For example, Pam, I just shared our photo here as your welcome picture for joining the call with us on Tribes, and et cetera, et cetera. So thank you guys for joining, and we will tune in next week at 2 p.m. Pam, send me some info, and I'll send you the link for the call on Friday if you'd like to join, or the call on Monday, or both if you're up for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining. We'll talk soon.
Bye.
Hello, Naringa Young. We're just wrapping up in
Hello,
here.
Naringa Young. We just finished our call. We would invite you to please create a profile on the Tribes platform. Let me show you the Tribes platform.
Have you heard about
the Tribes platform?
Oh.
It's a networking platform.